What's going on, you guys? It's Cam coming back at you guys, and I'm pretty freaking happy. So, let's jump right into it right now. This video is on updates that are happening to my car and have happened to my car. So first, you check out my ghetto light configuration. I got HIDs on the lows, a halogen over here, and an HID over there. The deal with that is I blew a ballast over on the far side over there on the fog light, and it kept shorting out my fog lights. It kept blowing the fuse. So listen to this before, so I don't have to repeat myself. What I did was I bought a new ballast, but then I realized, you know what? I kind of want to switch out all of my HIDs, as in the low beams and the fog lights. Since they're both 10,000K, I wanted to switch them out with ones that I feel like might have more vibrant color. So I went on to HIDcountry.com and I got the brand new 4th generation HID kits, which feature the G4 mini ballasts. So I can't wait to post a video review on that. But what's good right now is that means I'm gonna take out the ballasts I have on the low beams and put in the G4 ballasts on them. The ballasts that are on the low beams right now are gonna move down to the fog lights, and the fog light ballast over here that works, and the new one that I just ordered that's in the house, and the old bulbs I'm gonna sell off as an HID kit. It can either be for 880s or it can be for H1, and it's 10,000K bulbs that you'll be getting. So let me know if that interests you guys. There's gonna be 2 working ballasts and either 1 or 2 sets of bulbs, whichever combination you want to do. But anyways, for stuff that already has happened to the car, I just actually tuned my amps today. What I did was I cranked the volume on my deck, the SoundStream deck, and I was adjusting the gains on the amps. Turns out that I ended up lowering the gain a little bit, and it got even louder on the speakers, louder and clear on my speakers. And for you guys that don't know this, I am swapping out my tweeters because right now I'm riding around with the stock EFX tweeters, but the only thing I hate about them is they have nice sound, don't get me wrong about that, but what I hate about them is they have this strong ass thermal protection where even if it thinks it's about to overheat, it just cuts off the tweeter, and it sounds so weird. So I don't know if you guys know of a brand called DLS, I think it is. They make really, really, really like high quality component speakers and car speakers, stuff like that. So I spent $100 on these tweeters that are coming in on Tuesday. So hopefully or I think it's Wednesday. So hopefully they're worth it. But they look really cool too, and they're 3/4 inch, just like the ones I have in here now are. But yeah. So if anyone wants to buy these EFX tweeters that came with my competition 6.5s, just the tweeters are for sale. Remember, no crossovers included. Although I may include the crossover that's going to come with the new tweeters, because the crossover is perfect on this. That's built into the speaker. That's the way these components run. There, the Scosche C65. They have built-in crossovers on the back of the speaker. It's pretty cool. But anyways, other than that, what's upcoming is I'm redoing my amps. Technically, what I'm going to be doing is, as you guys know, I have an 800 watt on the front speakers. That's staying the same. But you guys know how I have the 400 watt 4-channel on the back speakers and the sub. That's where the changes begin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that amp out and I'm going to sell it. And in place of that, I'm going to put a 600 watt 2-channel Soundstorm to power my backdoor speakers, which are 3 ohm SoundStream Rubicon series. Really, really nice. They're 3-ways. So again, there's going to be a 600 watt amp on that. And in the back, I'm going to take off that whole panel, and I'm going to take out the factory tuner and the factory subwoofer amp. And in its place, I'm going to mount a Soundstorm 1200 watt monoblock amp for the little kicker back there. So that thing should really pound instead of just throwing, you know, like 100 watts at 2 ohms at it. So yeah, because that little speaker can take up to like 150, 175 watts RMS. So I figure getting that 1200 watt monoblock ran with the gains down low, it should sound really nice and clean. But as for my front speakers, I know I won't have to get a bigger amp for those because those stay loud and clear even when I turn the volume up. Just the tweeters cut out, but the speaker part still stays clear. Like the vocals and everything are still clear. But let me think of what's going on other than that. Let me see. I know there's a lot going on for this car. Somewhere down the road, you're gonna see the tint switch. Either the back windows are gonna become darker, or the front windows are gonna. I'm gonna get rid of the black 20%, and I'm gonna get bronze 20%, so it'll match the factory color. Cause it's the same darkness, but it's really not the same color. It kind of sticks out in direct sunlight, but not that it looks really trashy. Like I know some people just smack 5% on the front windows when you have the rest of the car because they think it goes, but it really doesn't. So if you want to match it as close as you want, 20%, because the bronze tint is kind of hard to find. Let me just unlock the car here. I've been getting, I got a new gas cap today. Can't really, oh, there you go. Because the other one I had was getting kind of gross looking. And I think my check engine light came on sometime last week saying that there was something like, I don't even remember what code it was, but I looked it up on my phone and it said it was a common fix for it was to replace the gas cap. I replaced the gas cap and the code went away. Pretty cool. But otherwise, as you guys probably noticed before, under the seat, my SoundStorm 3600 watt amp has been removed because it's getting modded even more, so it can handle all 4 subs. Because right now I know how it pounds on the 2, but I want to show you guys what it'll do to 4 of these Dayton Audio subs. And this is the panel I'm talking about. I'm trying to get this all in before my camera dies, but this is the panel over here that I'm talking about to remove, and I'm going to put the amp right over and on the side. Honestly, I'm hoping it's not too much power because the sub's at 2 ohms. It's a single 2 ohm sub with a 1200 watt SoundStorm amp. Most people say they don't put out the rated RMS, but I'm thinking that it should be just fine if I keep the gains down low. And it's a perfect size amp. So I'm going to be running 4 SoundStorm amps in here instead of 3, and I feel like the sound's going to be a lot cleaner than it is with the 400 watt 4 channel. Don't get me wrong, that amp's a great amp, but I'd recommend it for like if you're just trying to do a simple upgrade of your speakers by amplifying all 4 of them with that amp, front and rear. Nothing like what I'm doing though. I like my shit loud. But yeah, I can't wait till the spring starts because I can put the hood scoop I got on, and I can start painting the wheels, the rims, adding not decals, but the accents and cool stuff like that. And I've gotten a lot of questions on my blind spot mirrors, and yes, I do really recommend those. I use them a lot to look when I'm on the highways merging, I can see if anyone's behind me or how close they are behind me. It's it's like 99 cents per mirror is what I got mine for, and they stick just fine. They're really slim, so they don't stick out, and it's a really nice upgrade. Just make sure you mount them on the outside of the mirror, because on the inside, you're not going to see anything except the back of your car. So take note of that. But other than that, got a dog food bag on the floor. Got to clean up this garage for the spring. Got a vacuum in here, polish in here. Another thing is, you guys know the green LED I have right here that tells me that's like the remote start and the alarm status light? Well, there's right below it, I'm drilling another hole and putting another LED in to tell me if the speaker amps get turned on. Because last week I was having a problem with that where I would go and turn my head unit on, but the amps wouldn't turn on. So I'm going to get a status indicator light down there, the same one as the one above it, to tell me that. And soon you're about to see the video most of you guys have been waiting for. Is I'm finally getting my green LED strips in for inside the car that are just going to hook up to one of those switches, and I'm going to make an LED wiring video. And another cool thing, it just popped into my head, and I know I'm going to do it. On HID Country, they sell these rolls of LED strips, and what I'm going to do is on the inside of the hood, I'm going to get 2 strips running this way. So when I open and I'm going to wire it to the light bulb that's under the hood. So when I open the hood, the green lights will pop on and it'll light up my engine bay green, because it's going to be all tricked out. Like I'm going to get some chrome valve covers. It's going to look really sick, trust me. So I got a lot of stuff coming for this car. There's a lot more, but I'm going to surprise you with it in updates. I don't want to give it all away at this one, but I just want to let you guys know that everything's going great, better than I expected it, and keep watching. It'll be worth it, all right? If you got any questions, PM me or leave comments, all right? Peace.